Howdy folks, I'm Jake from Swoogo. Let's talk about event check-in, and let's talk about an honest truth when it comes to event check-in. If your check-in process is slow, it's noticeable. And it's also going to affect the rest of your event. If the check-in process is slow, it could push back your opening sessions. People are going to notice, people are going to talk about it. You don't want them talking about your check-in process like that. And it can sometimes set a chaotic tone for the rest of the day. Now, the good news is that this is easily fixable, and it really comes down to three main things. One, just making sure that you have a smarter flow. Two, that you've got a clean layout. And three, that you've got event tech that does the heavy lifting for you. So let's talk about setup. It all starts before everyone arrives, right? You are laying the foundation for the check-in process for your event. Four. So let's talk about setup. This obviously all starts before anyone arrives. Your registration data is already telling you how many people are coming and where they're coming from and who are they. So you can start to map out your lines and staff accordingly. And of course, a 500-person summit doesn't need the same check-in process as a 5,000-person expo, right? So it makes sense to plan according to the event that you're hosting. If you plan accordingly and you have the right check-in process for the number of people that you're actually expecting and the types of people that you're expecting, you're gonna save yourself and your attendees a lot of pain and headache and heartache, maybe even heartache, let's toss that in there, at the door. It's gonna make things nice. Another thing I want to talk about is just splitting up your reg lines. If you have an event check-in process and it is just one singular check-in line, maybe think about doing it differently because you're probably slowing down the whole process. Have one line dedicated for folks that have already registered for the event. They've got the barcodes on their phones and their emails. Let them walk up to the kiosk, scan in, get their badge, and get out of there. Maybe you've also got another line that is for day of registrants. So people that did not register prior, they can walk up, enter in some basic information, name, email, company, whatever you want, and then they are also good to go for your event. And then of course, if you have specialty attendees, maybe like VIPs, you can give them a special line that's just a little bit smoother, a little bit more personalized, even though you should be doing that for everyone, but you get the idea here. Just make the VIPs feel like VIPs. Should be easy in theory. Also, it always helps to put a friendly face just a couple steps ahead. Someone who knows what's going on, someone who can help direct traffic and just make everyone feel welcomed and make sure that attendees know where they need to go. After the lines, then of course, there are the badges. This is where I've had to restructure some of my thinking. I'm a man of preparedness. I like doing things ahead of time so that I roll into the day of whatever it is and I'm ready to go. The temptation here with badges may be that you pre-print all the badges the night before, which makes sense, right? Then you're prepared for the event. You can show up in the morning. You already got the badges. Someone checks in. Here's your badge. Good, great to go. Great, good to go, good to go, great to go. We know that mistakes happen though. Sometimes names get misspelled. Companies change. Or what happens if you're printing out thousands of badges and then you've got some no-shows? All of a sudden you've got all these extra badges and lanyards that are essentially going to waste. Why not just get yourself a badge printing process that is seamless and takes seconds from check-in to handing the lanyard to the attendee? That's a lot of words for saying printing badges on demand. In my opinion, printing badges on demand is the way to go because it ensures data accuracy and it reduces waste. Kind of a win-win situation if you ask me. Now, everything that we're talking about, this is where the Go box comes into play. You can set up Go Onsite and turn a tablet into a branded self-check-in kiosk. You can let attendees scan in their own QR codes and walk away with a freshly printed badge. Walk-ins can register right there on the spot without backing up the whole check-in process. And the best part is this works offline, so there will be no interruption to the check-in process if the hotel Wi-Fi happens to go out or, whatever the situation is. Behind the scenes, all this data that you're collecting is going straight to your CRM so that your team can take a look and they know the moment that a key account walks through the door, right? Streamlined process. With all of that set up, this frees you and your team up to have a couple people stationed just to monitor check-in. And instead of sitting their heads down at their computers or tablets trying to check people in, this lets them look up and be able to greet people and say hi and interact with them because some of that check-in process is taken off of their plate. For many events, the front door to your venue is the first impression. So make that first impression count. Anyway, that's all I got for you. If you liked this video or you thought that it was helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe to check out more videos like this one. Until the next video, take care.